I don't like the color of that carpet. I don't like the way the seats are arranged this morning. I wish we had service at 8:30. I wish we had service at 9:30. Personal preference, right? It doesn't take much at all for us to get divided as the people of God. So early on in the early church, Paul has to address this already. Personal preference. You had some that liked Peter. You had some that liked Apollos. You had some that liked Paul. And Paul is trying to tell us the main one we need to be focused on is Jesus Christ. In this world, in Corinth, in the Mediterranean, you already had so much division going on, so much paganism, so much philosophy, everyone and their ideas. And what Paul's trying to tell us is Christ brings unity. If there ever was a time to put our personal preferences aside in the church, the time is now. So in 1 Corinthians, we're going to see in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10, Paul tells us this: I appeal to you, brothers and sisters, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree with one another in what you say, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be perfectly united in mind and thought. Perfectly united in mind and thought. Christ brings unity. Christ gets us focused on what's important in the church. The carpet is not essential. The curtains are not essential. And yet, all of us have preferences that we like. We have all types of worship music that we like. But those in and of themselves are not essential. What is essential is Christ, and what Christ says, and what Christ says about himself, and what Christ calls us to do. You see, Paul in this passage is getting us focused back on the one that's important, right? He's not even making himself important. It's not about Paul. It's not about Cephas. It's not about Apollos. It is about Jesus. And I feel so strongly about this in the church, that if we can get things focused back on Jesus, back on what his word says, what he's teaching us, then we'll be united.